Cache as a map, it's gone to a point where before it was very CT-sided, but teams have really learned how to play this T-side, and we've seen a lot of 8-7s and so forth on the T side. So it's not uncommon to get more than let's say 6, 7, 8 rounds even on the T side. So it's gonna be interesting to see. PENTA is gonna be here on the hot seat on the T side, and they're gonna have to make it work.
Well, that's the thing. They've got the one map advantage already, and now Navi's got the side choice. Guardian gets the first blood as well, make it more. Seized gets aggressive on A main, catching out Crystal before he even gets inside the doorway. So they just have to sit back and await the arrival of the 3 remaining players, but they've gone at mid. They've actually got behind them. They might go Napoleon style and try and divide and conquer. NK gets one, as does next. Flamey responding though. Speedy, though, drops down the backside. They pulled this back to a 2-on-2, so mid given up. That's important to note. Yes, it's pistol, but that's important because this will play in the backside of PENTA's strategic mind. They're going to realize that, okay, maybe there's an opening there. Bad news is they don't even get the bomb down. NaVi take the round.
Yeah, Navi's early plan there was to make a push on the A main, and they did get the kill there too. And but at the same time, PENTA was actually making the push in middle. Miraculously, they made it into a 2-on-2. Didn't seem like it early on in the round actually, but there we go. NaVi pick up the always important pistol round and get the early lead. PENTA though, they opt on doing the second run by. They got a scout, Tech-9s, and a Deagle working for them. So let's see what they're trying to do. Seems like they're going to be going towards that B side early on at least. Trying to get an early cheeky kill, but so far not that good though for them.
They're stacking up toward B on PENTA's side. Flamey and Zeus, the players that are waiting, and Flamey's already dropped. Deagle kill from NK. They'll want to go further around the corner, and they catch out this SMG. Now they can use that to their advantage as well as this Tech-9 that Dennis still has, and so far an excellent eco start. Bomb down as well. Already making more gains than they did in the first round. The pistol round that did not go their way.
Yeah, it's a rough retake.
And Edwards running back. Or is he? They get 1 kill, and all of a sudden he realizes it's possible. They get 2, and he's going to head toward the vents. So Guardian does the work. Gets back in on the retake. Edwards going to go for the flank. Comes in from the backside of these vents, and he fires away. Already finding on Dennis. And he just needs to pop out. The last 2 are on such low HP. But they haven't held this defuse. They don't have a kit. They're going to fall off it. That was actually winnable. If Edward got aggressive, that was a winnable situation. Yeah. And PENTA are going to get this round. It's going to be 1-1.
There you go. I mean, those 2 guys holding B and their MP7s or MP9s, just they were not able to hold it. And there you go, PENTA getting that access to B bomb side and getting the bomb down and holding it even. Good job there.
Edward looks manly with the beard, but that was not a manly play. I have to say, that was far too passive. In fact, he was already running away from the site before Guardian got those 2 kills. He had no faith in that retake.
Yeah. Definitely did not, and that's going to put NaVi in a situation where they're forced buying still reasonable equipment for them. See what they're up to do with it. Seems like a bit of a... They're going to be doing that boost on A site here. And that's where PENTA's actually just about to tap when they come.
Well, there's your shots out. NaVi this time are getting the kills they couldn't get on your eco. Still able to get these guns out. That's important. And the SMG's also out there, but they both go down, so they haven't utilized them at all so far.
Back-to-back force buy wins for both teams, and now it's NaVi's turn to be on the driver's seat again, and see what PENTA does. Are they going to be forcing it up again? Does not seem like it at this point. I think it's probably going to be the smart choice too. Otherwise, they're going to may end up in a vicious cycle where they're just going to keep on rebuying just simply according to the frags they're getting on the CTs. I think it's a safe bet at this point not to force buy. Just do that. Just take the 1 eco and then get on the full weaponry and try to do your thing.
So Dennis waits outside the door, rather inside the door. Lets his teammates get into position to try and walk into the site. He gets back the pistols for them, and this time the SMG works. This time it works great. In fact, he already finds 2, and NK thought he could get in behind him. He gets caught out by Seized, who picks up a double. Dennis, the last of which to drop. And soon to join them in the grave will be Crystal. He'll crawl in and snuggle up, my boys. It's a 5-man spoon. You're all dead.
There we go. And PENTA, even though they don't have that much money, they're still going to go for the buy. Bit of a broken buy considering the amount of nades they're going to have to work with. It's going to make it a bit that much tougher for them. See what they opt to come up with.
That first flash actually went too deep for the first player, as we saw on replay, but still got the kill. So now it's on to the AKs. Speedy with just the FAMAS. Zeus already finds Crystal, though. That's an opening kill from the FAMAS backwards. Sorry, as Guardian does get the op shot back out. NK does go down, and that means we're a man down on Penta's side. NaVi looking great so far. CT, they escaped that eco that went against them, that force buy, that second round force buy.
Yeah.
Because that could have turned things around and give Penta some stretch, but no way. Not going to happen.
Yeah, Penta really went for that early middle control, but didn't work out for them. It's going to be a P-push.
Great nade, Guardian. Great nade indeed. And more than just that, he also gets the shot. Dennis drops Speedy as well, flaming into him. And on the flank, there's Edward. Collects your bomb carrier. Your last man alive. It's Nex.
Yeah, that's how hard it is when you have limited equipment like Penta just had for that round. Not really entirely sure I would agree with the trying to take that middle with as little nades and smokes and flashes they had. And the lack of Molotovs as well. It didn't seem too coordinated. Actually, very hasty from Penta. Just getting boosted and then go through the Molotovs on the roof. Really just doing those duels, and they were not able to capitalize on the situation whatsoever.
So again, we will see Zeus go to the SMG. It's the MP9 for him, and look at how aggressive he is being all the way through the B tunnels. They've got them completely figured out. They've got them funneled off, but they have to rotate. Why are they not there? That one smoke keeps them waiting, even though Zeus saw them walk away. So Guardian's late to the party. Nonetheless, they'll get there just in time to close off before they get out A main. And Zeus gets behind them all the way around for him. And it's 5-1, but had they not got to the top of highway exactly when they did, they might have at least got a bomb plan, if not more, on Penta's side.
Yeah, it's actually relatively easy to get a bomb plan on the A side if you just have few smokes and flashes to work with. That's something I think a lot of teams should be working on. Those few precision smokes and flashes for a bomb plant when the situation asks for it. It's definitely something you should look out for and try and master.
Speedy, nade deep from him. And actually, Crystal does get the nade kill onto Guardian. Speedy actually follows up with the AK shot onto the right side over by the white box. There's Edward that dropped down, and now they've got options. They've got some mid-control. They can split onto this B site, which is where NK and Nex are heading with the bomb, but Flamey pushes through that smoke, catches out Dennis on the backside. Speedy, though, already inside this vent, and they're going to push. They're going to go all the way in. Zeus flashback, has to play it from the connector. Flamey already above, and there's your first shot. Zeus gets the better of it. NK responding, but Flamey's above, and they have no answer. They have nothing to hold him out, and it's going to be 6 now for NaVi.
Yeah, that fast push from Flamey from the upper deck really sealed the deal there for NaVi and made it happen. That opening that Penta had, they made the right call, but Flamey just denied them there in B, and 6-1 scoreline in NaVi's favor. Penta, they're struggling here. They're definitely struggling here at this point. They got the early picks on middle though, so they got the mid control for the first time. So at least that's a positive thing here.
And they need it more. They need to be able to split these sites. But again, Flamey, great rotation, also pushing through mid. So huge round overall from him. We talked about how he was going to be quick. Very quick on his rotations. And tag comes out. That goes against NK down to 16. Doesn't discourage Nex from pushing. In fact, 2 now with the Tech 9. He catches Guardian as well. Seized on the backside of A, though. Does shoot all the way down highway. But unfortunately, the car is out of gas and there's no bullets left. So Dennis comes around and Tech 9's him as well. Down to 22 for Dennis. Picked up the M4, no bomb. There's the question, does he go for it or does he save? Zeus hears him coming. Zeus heard him coming indeed, and I think Dennis did as well, but goes for the peak. Loses the battle, and now NaVi have 7 to their name, and look at this. Next 1, turn back, make it 2. Where are you, Guardian? There you are. Down you go.
Yeah, next showcasing that Tech 9 is still very much alive and kicking. 7-1. For the first time, I believe we have Crystal on the up here on the T side of Cash, and let's see how he utilizes it. Does he try to get early picks anywhere? Seems like he's going to be taking it pretty slow. Nope, there we go. He gets the pick up in middle from the boost and takes the early advantage.
The advantage is countered out. That goes back the way of Penta as Zeus does drop it. Look at the damage being done. He's hugging the wall. Guardian's trying to survive and somehow gets away with only 2 HP. I don't know how he dodged that nade.
And now C's has a lot of knowledge. He's just pushing from A all the way to middle now. They know exactly what Penta is doing at this point, or which side they're going to.
They're already coming in and swarming out on Flamey though, so they've got B open. Guardian again, 2 HP, has to come back around from A and try and join back in. He does have the op, so as long as he doesn't get naded, he'll have a chance to do it, but he's all that's left. And in fact, yeah, hold station. He's not going to go for this. Crystal takes down his teammate, his only friend that's left. And now you're a loner, Guardian, but you're looking for exits and you'll get one. That's Dennis down.
Yeah, the more exits he can get, the better, obviously. The money's not looking that good for Penta, so they definitely don't want to go on a duck hunt here, because that could really be costly for them for the next round.
They're going for him, and he's up close. Oh, tags on Crystal. Gets him down to 24. So op versus op up close. But I think that's where it's going to end. Or is it? Guardian's going to get money either way. He's your CT player. But if he gets Crystal, that would be huge against the economy of the terrorists. It won't matter.
NaVi still got plenty of money to work with here, so they're not going to be too bothered. Meanwhile, Penta, they need to string together rounds. Otherwise, their economy is going to be crushed, and their hopes of getting a good half here at the same time.
They're going to go for this mid boost, it looks like, already setting up for it. Dennis lifts up Crystal. He'll use the op, already up and over. He's not scared at all to wait for that flash to come in from his teammate. In fact, already catching Zeus, getting very aggressive. So now Edward and Seized are both right side and behind the white box. They've got to be careful. The flashes are coming out to counter them, and NK is up close. He's just waiting for the opportunity to come around, and he takes it. There's Seized down. Seized his opportunity with the AK-47, and they're just waiting. The vent's already popped out. They're waiting for Speedy to get in position and call that he's ready for this take, but they still have the option also to head up the highway if they want to, and Crystal gets that kill. That's Guardian. He's the only one on A, so that's exactly where they're going to head, as Speedy knows they're not alone on B, and in fact, with him down, it's an obvious choice. They'll all rush up highway. And NaVi's got to come the long way for this retake, so they might have 7-1, but now it's 7-2, and potentially more than that. Penta coming on strong late. Remember, it is cash. Yes, it goes back more the way of 8-7, 9-6, but the way these teams are playing tonight, it's CT that's been the difference, and every single round will make it a lot closer. Flamey's going to connect one more. That's Dennis down.
Yeah, that's, again, money out of Penta's back here. They have Dennis and Speedy don't have a lot of money to work with, so they need weapons dropped for them next round. But yeah, just Crystal single-handedly demolishing NaVi's defense there. Getting boosted up on the roof, getting that pick on early left side, up front and middle, and getting that pick on A. He was all over the place pretty much, and very instrumental play from him, keeping Penta's hopes alive here, and they're gonna keep up this to have a fighting chance here. NaVi though, they're gonna force it up and play it all out. Still got an op from Guardian, so anything's possible.
Anything is possible indeed, and right now the B rush is real. A nice shot. Crystal opens it up. Guardian goes down, so he wins that exchange. That's the better of the ops, and now the quick drop on B. You'd think Guardian would have it, but look at Flamey. Mops up 3 of them. Quick kills all go his way before he finally gets taken down. But he does enough. Seized only needs 2 once he arrives, and he'll get them, so that's going to make us 8-3. And that means NaVi get back in control before it gets out of hand for Penta. But look at this from Flamey. Just sits stationary. That flash from his teammate, absolutely brilliant. And he had to select if he wanted to go right or left. He chose right, which means the left is what killed him in the end. But like I say, all his work made that possible.
Yeah, I think Flamey, the more comfortable he's going to get on this team, the better he's going to play. He's being shown off some real nice performances already. And there we go. NaVi 8-3. Heavily on the driver's seat at this point. Penta though still got the money to buy, a reasonable buy, and at this point, if they lose this, it's gonna seem quite miserable for them in terms of money and the scoreline just as well. So they definitely need these rounds right here.
So this gets us back to 4-on-4. They're going to go for this boost as well. They want to try and climb up over the top. As Guardian holds that angle. This time he won't be fooled. It's at A he plays and takes down Dennis inside main. But they're going to go up mid. They want all 3 players out there. They want to crack this open from the middle. So again, the Napoleon play. Divide and conquer. Split this defense up. Zeus flashed back. Next looking for the shot. Hasn't found the angle yet because Zeus is playing quite passively. Now he finally sprays away. Does come up successful. That's a big kill with that AK. Brings back the round, but now Seized is going to change it again. He's found next, and Guardian's already into Speedy, and he'll find more than just that. Crystal through the edge of the smoke, 9-3.
Yeah, nice play from Guardian again, just picking that attack support, getting that early pick on A main, and then once they were running up on highway, really cutting that off, and NaVi, they are looking very good at this point. Forcing Penta here, they're going to be, they've almost fully invested on this round. Let's see what kind of a trick they have to show for us here. It seems like it's going to straight up B.
Straight up B and straight down inside the main. And already NaVi sprays away. Next gets at least 1. Now Speedy contributes. They get inside the site, and they've got it down to 3-on-2. Question is, can they get this bomb plant? Guardian's not going to allow it. That's already dropped it in the backside, and there's nowhere for Speedy to go. They're already on top of him. So NaVi now have double digits. And Penta struggling right now, even just to get openings and potentially get this 5th round if that's what they want to close out the half with. Maybe not even 4 at this rate.
Yeah, they're going for several broken buys at this point. They almost fully invested on the round before, and now they're going for another buy where they have an offer Crystal, but at the same time they have 2 guys with Tech 9s. Bit of a strange choice for them, but you know, whatever floats their boat.
Just don't rock the boat over.
That is very true, my friend.
Zeus is inside vents. This is a good positional play from NaVi right now because he'll be able to control both B and mid. Edward also pushed up underneath that boost spot. If they come over top and he hears them and they don't check it, he'll get away with kills, but they already do. Next must have heard him come up close because he immediately put his sights in that position. But as I mentioned, Zeus from vents. They can't go any further. Next drops back down, and although Zeus lost a lot of HP, they still have the man advantage. Seems as low as well. He's on 12, but Guardian...
Yeah, Flamey's pushed up from B, and a lot of information again for NaVi at this point.
He's actually behind Speedy. Easy kill. Takes down Speedy, not even looking. Good call. He gets that information, and Guardian was winged out toward the A main as well, so he had early a presence of mind to fall back, knowing that with Flamey up and 1 man already spotted at A, they're likely mid to A, and Flamey's going to get more. Crystal down again. Excellent map from him so far. He's only got 12 kills, but all of them have been wise. Finally, NK responds with something, but Guardian gets him as well, and we're on 11-3, excuse me. I keep wanting to say 11-4. If that turns out to be right, I'm just going to have to trust my Freudian slip somehow, but again, it's very broke situation right now on Penta.
Definitely, the odds are more at the 12-3 than the 11-4 at this point. I mean, that push from Flamey through B, that just sealed the deal in that round. That was the key instrument there for NaVi to pick up that round just as well. Again, mid push from Penta coming through.
So shots come out. Speedy gets the better of it. Now they've got mid opened up. This gives them a chance, and Edward has to fall out of A because he needs the retakes to come around. He needs his rotators to get there. So rather than sit inside the site, yes, potentially get a trade and die, he'll wait and go for strength and numbers, and he actually can't hit the first one with the op. Now he does. Next to drop, but he's on 12 HP. He tagged him down. So Flamey will come up and take over the guard. He'll catch out 1, make it 2, and why was the bomb not crossed? Why was it not already getting planted deep in the site? Instead, he sticks around and takes the fight. He goes down, and NaVi get 12 on the CT side. It has been a very long time since I have seen 12 rounds go to a CT side on cash.
Yeah, definitely NaVi just purely dominant here. It didn't seem like Penta had much going on for them at all. They tried that middle push quite a bit. They got some picks on it too, but just unfortunately from them, it was Guardian all over the place, to be honest with you.
Oh, Guardian was everywhere. Great
Flamey as well.
Yeah, I mean, Flamey was rotating extremely quick. Again, Guardian got tagged, or pardon me, Edward got tagged down there, and Flamey jumped up, got those kills as we see to close out the round, and if they get this pistol, this could be over quite quickly.
Yep.
And it looks like they're going to set up for an A-take. Flamey already out on the E-box, looking to throw the smokes in for Guardian and Edward. Bombs dropped in mid. Look at Dennis. He's gone all the way up B, as has NK. And Cease hasn't spotted him because he's going the long way around. He might be able to get behind him. This could be a good pistol play.
NaVi.
They'll catch out NK. That's your Tech 9. But Dennis is already there. He's going to catch Zeus. He hears him pick up the bomb. He strafes out. Can he get the shot? Not able to happen. The pistol doesn't land, and the Tech 9 is going to be fearful. He's getting so close to it, and Zeus gets the headshot. It's all for naught. Dennis gets aggressive. Doesn't pay off, and that's Penta's go-to, and unfortunately, NaVi's countered it all night long.
Yeah, it felt like NaVi had a read on that push too. There were two guys in that closet area just waiting for it to happen, and there we go. NaVi just kept capitalizing on that situation, and seems to be the opportunity is here, and NaVi is looking poised to win this round.
So bomb goes down from Zeus. At least they have that going for them in this pistol, because right now the retake looks strong, although does it? It doesn't. Neck's already down and out. Speedy's all that's left. They'll go for these dualies. Fire away. Very low HP for Zeus. He may still have a chance. He's with his Glock. Can't do anything from that range, but with that many bullets fired and Speedy not responding, they will get the kill, and now it's 13-3 already for NaVi.
Yeah, it's a rough situation for Penta. I think they're gonna go for the force buy at this point, which is probably the right option considering they're 13-3 down. They really, if they want to have a fighting chance here, they definitely need to step it up right here, right now, and just stop this rain from NaVi right here, right now. But that's going to be really tough.
So next gets aggressive, as does NK. Where's Dennis this round? He's actually falling off of B.
They're playing really heavy B here.
Already over the top is Edward. Stuck inside the cubby, spotted up once, gets the first shot. Excellent shot at that, and another one to follow up on Dennis. 2 big kills. Great reactions, good muscle control, and now it's Guardian to take down NK. It's all falling apart. Penta. Crystal drops now as well, and next soon to follow. Edward's going to be the one that catches on to him. Make it a hat trick. Excellent round, and they're 2 away from wrapping up the series.
They are, and Penta is probably going to go for another desperation buy, SDR, and I don't really know what to say, to be honest with you. Penta is just at this point they are just far from this match, winning this match as far as one can be, really. NaVi is just sticking it to Penta at this point, and you could have had it to NaVi though. They've just done a lot of right decisions, and their individuals have been playing great.
NK gets the opening kill this time with the 5-7 though. That's Edward dropped. Again, they went for that boost, but Guardian catches him in return. Now we've got a Tech 9 from Zeus, and look at the damage it deals. Insane. Don't stop moving, don't stop firing. You've still got 24. It might not be 32, but it's more than enough to get that double, and now Guardian's going to catch out Speedy as well. So next, your last man remaining does have the deagle, but he's going to be looking for some magic with it. Not able to connect the first 2, and as he falls back, he's got C's directly in front of him from B side. He's your lurk, and we're on match and series point already.
Yeah, we are, and again, yeah, Zeus is showing that Tech 9 is still alive and kicking 80-80, and just spam that mouse 1. 24 bullets in the clip is still way enough. And Penta, it's looking like the end is near here.
Desperation now. NK goes for the FAMAS. Next goes for the MP9, and it's 5-7s to complement them. 3 of them. Make it less. As already that FAMAS has dropped. Now Speedy as well. Edward looking to wrap this up early. Finally they respond. Seas does go down. It's Dennis with the kill. But Zeus is already through in the checkers on B. Bomb's been dropped inside garage. They're going to go back for it. And look at Dennis. He's just going to be Dennis the Menace. He's going to fall all the way out into T-spot. He spotted that bomb, actually.
Yep.
But he's just him and Next left. Next does get flamey. This means they got to go back for it. If Dennis can sit back and wait, they might be able to catch them off, but Guardian's already on the backside of mid. Next was trying to get over there to help Dennis hold that, but he's caught. And now Dennis with 39 HP has to make a hero play. And they know he's got to be here. They've already checked every site. Edward's been all the way through A, Zeus all the way through B, and Guardian back through middle from the CT side. It's process of elimination. They know he's here. In fact, they're going to smoke it. So Dennis, days are numbered. Does pick up this AK, but he's already out of it. 16-3, NaVi looking absolutely unfazed and unchallenged in their battle against Penta. And this is a sign of things to come from NaVi, I hope, because they've kind of fallen off in the last, I would say, 4 months, and now it looks like they might finally be getting back into things.